you guys fought in my game. And
Yes.
you know, it's very obviously photoshopped with a real person's face onto it.
What, really?
I found the original image it was based off of.
Oh, okay. I have screen again. This is good.
I can't wait to see it.
This is good. I have screen again.
Like,
Right. So
before it got photoshopped, put it onto it, I found the original image.
Oh, that looks interesting.
I love it when people Photoshop stuff on their D&D characters. It's amazing.
Helena, I'll post it in the Discord where you can see it too. But someone photoshopped a real dude's face onto this anime-looking pirate guy.
Oh, that's the best.
And I was just like, fuck it, he is a vampire pirate captain.
That's the best when someone photoshops a real person's face onto an anime character. That's always the best. It's
I can't wait.
second only to people photoshopping anime characters into real world pictures and saying it's their girlfriends. But we continue. Last time you went up a flight of stairs and then you found out that the floor wasn't the floor it was supposed to be, only to find out that something is going on with the castle. You fought a bunch of cultists that seemed like they were cosplaying Reiwa, and then you fought a bone devil that managed to hand Kara her ass like 3 times. Tried to hand roll his ass like multiple times.
Yeah, totally.
Eventually was killed. I believe it tried to hand Lorelei her ass as well at 1 or 2 points. But then you got upstairs and you got to this room. And you went through some hallways, but because you weren't stealthing, you got picked up by this character here, this very anime-looking vampire boy, who spoke to you and let you know that essentially the castle is on war footing and is probably about to be attacked, or is being attacked by some force. They don't know what force. He seems to think that it might be a rival vampire faction known as the Von Carsteins, but they don't know 100%. But some very powerful magic has been enacted onto the castle, so all of the floors are actively moving. They're never in one place for too long. They swap around. So if you thought you knew the way to get to the top of the castle, you don't. And you could very well never reach the top of the castle. They did say that currently the area that you want to get to, the armory, is still above this floor. But they don't know how long. They may be able to use their magic to hold it in place, but they can only hold it in place for about an hour. They're not even sure if they can do it for that long. You noticed that this character has a giant statue to Catelyn in here. They still have that statue because they still worship Catelyn. Some people have went over to the worship of something called the Nightmare King, and other people are under the belief that a vampire prophecy of the Black Sun appearing and a specific vampire killing a specifically powerful beast and becoming the first god of vampires is about to happen. So some people side with the prophecy, some people are siding with the Nightmare King, and another completely different faction still believes in Catelyn. They've said that they kind of can't help you much more than perhaps holding in place the floor above them, but they can only do it for maybe about an hour, and that's about all they can do. Reiwa did kind of ask, like, is there anything else you can do, anything else you can give us? They said they don't know. They were going to have a look around to see if there was anything they can find to give you, but they did confirm that your fight ahead will be a tough one because what guards the way upstairs from here is a death tyrant. He asked both Reiwa and Kara's character, like, do you know what a death tyrant is? And Reiwa got a decent enough roll to know the basics, but the vampire boy explained that a death tyrant is a beholder that died and has been resurrected in service to a lich. You know that there is a lich in this building, Markovia, so it is under the assumption that they are under the command of Markovia. The vampire was looking for stuff to see if they had anything they could give to you, while you kind of all huddled up in the corner to have a chat about what to do next. Reiwa seemed to be very much on team. Let's just fucking leave this. Let's just run. But obviously, if you do run, you're leaving Cyrus behind, who is at the very top of the castle. And you're abandoning the Lamb, an individual who you're helping to try and release, to try and defeat Markovia, because Markovia is the one that owns you, and you need to get those collars off. The collars that are restricting your ability to perform magic, and may have other ramifications if you try and escape the castle. But that is pretty much everything that happened last time. The vampire boy is still looking around his desk, seeing if he can find some stuff for you. I don't believe everyone knows everything. I know for a fact that Reiwa and Kara's character are aware of the situation with the Death Tyrant, so it may be a good idea to tell the rest of the group now about the Death Tyrant and how fucked you might be. That's where we start. Let's go.
Shit's fucked.
It is fucked.
Yeah, what's new?
There is a death tyrant guarding the armory.
What's that?
It's basically an undead beholder.
What's that?
Don't talk anymore. Chances are there's not going to be any possible means of sneaking past it.
So we attack it and we shoot him in the eye.
Right, but then you have to do that like a dozen more times.
Why?
Oh, we could try magically blinding it, because if you magically blind a creature, all of its eyes become.
Oh, wait. You said eyes, like it has two or more.
It has several.
I want to see. Please.
Well, if you want to rush up there and look, the chances are if you rush up there, you're not coming back.
We should be so lucky.
Dude, but I just like run right back. So I leave and come back?
There's probably ways to look at it without you having to go in, like looking under the door or through a keyhole or something.
Dude, you're right. I'll send my specter up and he can say how many eyes it has by holding up his fingers.
Right. Does anybody else have a better plan?
At this point, the vampire boy does come over and he says, I am sorry for disrupting your tactical chat, but I found a few things that may be of some use to you. He then shows you a series of potion bottles. He shows you 4 of them and he goes, I do not need these really myself, but I believe they were left over from some potion making that was happening. I believe these are, he holds it up and looks at the color a moment. Yes, these are greater healing potions. I have 4 of them. You are more than welcome to have these.
How much do I know about beholders?
Roll me a history check, and I will let you know what you know about beholders. That's a big history check.
Could I,
Go on.
could I feasibly know that 2 of its rays are instant kills?
You would know, yes. You would most definitely know that at some point you must have maybe were support for Lux forces that were going to deal with a beholder that lived in a temple that they had found on an expedition. You were sent to be support for these knights that were going to actually fight it, and you very specifically remember seeing one of the knights charged headfirst into battle, and one ray from one of its eyes just obliterated it and left nothing but dust. You were unable to perform any kind of healing magic or anything because they were dead. There was nothing left of them, just dust.
Alrighty.
You would know that at least 2 of its rays can instantly kill, essentially.
Yep, the death ray and the disintegration.
Yes, you would know. You would have seen the disintegration ray firsthand. You would have seen it cause death rays, but luckily not killed people.
Alright, so I will look at the potions and be like, yeah, I'm not sure how helpful those are actually going to be in this fight, but I do definitely appreciate it for any further fights.
Would Lorelai mention about the death rays?
Potentially, I would toss in the a potion's only good if you're still breathing.
Yeah. Wow. So looks could kill.
Yep, quite quickly actually.
I did also find this. He takes off a longbow that was on his back. I found it. I have no use for it. I'm not a archer or a combatant in that manner. So I'm more free that if any one of your party is able to use it, that they can take it. But I only have 10 arrows, though. I don't know if that will be of much help, but it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. I'll take that. I think I'm the only one here suited for archery.
You are more than
Yeah.
welcome to take
Yeah.
That seems accurate.
While I was looking, I did remember that, well, a few moments before you came upstairs, I did hear some commotion coming from the other hallways, so it very well could be that someone has already attempted to attack the Beholder. I do not know if, well, I doubt they survived, seeing as I heard the sound of metal falling, but, you know, it could be worth a check to see if any of their numbers are still alive.
Wait. So is it? Do you think he might have metal on him? Maybe he fell.
I know it is a skeleton. Okay, imagine a giant skull. That is what you are going to fight. It's a literally giant skull. No metal, just skull.
How giant would you be? How giant is giant?
He looks at the huge statue of Catelyn and he goes, "Oh, not as tall, but definitely as wide."
So it's a. So it's kind of has a really big head.
It's just a big head. It doesn't have a big head. It is just a big head.
Huh.
It
Can we
is
go see?
literally a floating head.
Well, it's literally a floating skull, but you know, semantics.
I totally want to go see.
I have I have only one other thing I can choose to do. I was planning to aid you by setting up my room to provide some healing and restorative properties. It'll take time for me to set that up to help you. However, I can do a makeshift version of it now, but in doing it, there will be some harm. You will feel your wounds close, you will feel yourself revitalized, but after some time, you will find yourself to slow down again. You will feel exhausted from the extra effort that your body made to heal the wounds.
We can take every advantage we can get at the moment.
It will be an advantage for some time, but what I am saying is when it runs out, it will be a disadvantage.
How long would we be okay for?
My guess would be anywhere between an hour and 2 hours, but then after that, you will feel the effects.
Well, that's up to you, dudes.
I leave the choice up to you. If you wish to gain the benefit for now, then I will happily supply it, but just know that it comes with a downside. That's all I'm saying.
But you mentioned this is the fast version. If you take the long version, it's a lot better.
Yes, basically the fast version, I do it to you now. You will feel healthier. You will feel your magic rejuvenate, but you will eventually start to exhaust yourself just doing the simplest movements. But if you allow me time to prepare, I can prepare like a much larger ritualistic version of the spell. It will give you the benefits without the downsides.
How long does that take?
I'm going to need at least an hour to set it up properly.
What are the odds that this place stays safe for an hour?
Well, safe from vampires, pretty high. They do not bother to come through here. Not now, at the very least. They're a bit more concerned guarding higher levels. They know that I am here. I can cast spells, and they know that the tyrant is here. The tyrant is really the main defense of this level. They are going up to defend other levels to further support the lady, but beyond a couple of hours, I do not know. You also need to take account that the enemy force has attacked the Death Tyrant. I do not know if they find you, if they will help you, or if they will be a hindrance. Who they are and their goals are essentially unknown at the moment, at the very least to me. So, just to break down a little bit of what he's actually saying to you, like from a less confusing kind of actual me to you situation, he has a very specific spell that it will give you the benefits of a long rest. However, if he gives it to you now, it will be hastily made and hastily casted. You will gain the benefits of a long rest. However, about an hour to 2 hours after this, you will then suddenly all get a point of exhaustion.
1 point?
One single point of exhaustion. But if he is allowed the time to set up like the quote-unquote ritual, he can perform it on you to give you the benefits of a long rest without the downside of possible exhaustion.
So, given I already have 1 point myself, I would prefer not to get stack any more.
You would stack up to 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, I would prefer not that to happen.
But if everyone else wants to do it, you can say, well, you step aside, and he'll do it to everyone else. It's not an all or nothing deal, is what I'm saying.
So if we're able to stick around for an hour, though, that would allow us to get rid of your level of exhaustion, since it'd be a full rest.
However, he has stated to you he thinks he can only hold the armory in place above you for about an hour. So essentially, if you want to wait for him to set it up, there's a chance you might not get to the armory. But if you take this one now, you'll have time to get up to the armory and probably get back down in time.
So I don't want to be that person, but technically,
yeah,
as written, if we get the benefits of a long rest, that would mean that you would lose your point of exhaustion and then you would only regain the one from the debuff.
Yeah,
That
I
works
I would happily allow that to happen.
Which means there's really no downside to. Crap! For some reason, I can't think of your character name.
Zolfa?
Zolfer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's okay.
Zolfer.
I was doing the exact same earlier. I had to literally look at the list again. It's fine.
Yeah, Zolfer. So you really don't have any concern about getting 2 exhaustion points. If anything, you would delay having exhaustion for an hour. If,
I'm fine with that. If we want to go quick about this, we can go quick about this.
Yeah. Although then after that, 1 point of exhaustion is what, ability checks?
Ability checks. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is not going to be fun if we have to investigate or do anything like that.
Yeah.
So basically, we'd have to always kind of do the assist.
We would have to assist each other, probably. Yeah.
So it's doable.
It's doable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we want to, again, I am all for it. For the quick one.
Okay, I'm for it because I need the healing because I'm pretty beat up.
Can you see each other's name titles now, or not? Because I've given you.
No.
Okay, I'll have to find the setting for that. Because I've given you all it, but I just need to have it to be set so that you can all see it. How about now? Can you see Xana's? I think I just gave Xana's one.
I can see Xana.
Yeah, there we go. I found the setting for it.
I can see. I can see everybody but Tara's.
Yeah, I'm just giving it. There we go. Now you should be able to. Does Tara's even have one? Yeah, she does have one.
I would be able to see Tara's with some blind bitches in the way.
There you go.
Some blind bitch.
Some blind bitch.
No one important.
No one important. Remember, don't worry too much. She's a level 2. She'll die soon.
I'm thinking we maybe don't even bring her into the fight.
Well, if it's gonna be a rest we'll get, then she'll get her slots back.
Yeah.
I honestly, God, thought you were gonna say sight, and I was about to say that's not how blindness works.
That is not how blindness works.
That's how it works.
I wish that's how blindness works.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you guys. I would say that with your point of exhaustion, based on the fact that what I've set up gives you the benefit of a long rest, you would therefore lose the 1 point of exhaustion. You would have no exhaustion, but then once this spell runs out, you would then get a point of exhaustion back.
Yep. Sounds good.
So for you, it's actually kind of a net gain, Zalfa.
Yeah. So I'm not even sure if, well, other than the hit dice, that might be nice to get back, but...
If you get it back on a long rest, you will get it back. It's just you're not actually going to sleep for 8 hours. It's just a spell that he's doing to rejuvenate you, to give you back. But the point I will say as well is, it will come with the cost of the exhaustion, but I don't think the exhaustion's that big of a deal. But
No. If my character sheet is right, I actually still have all of my long rest features.
You haven't used any of them, from what I can remember.
So I would actually be good with a short rest and just waiting for him to use the ritual, if he would prepare it.
I would just like to get my spell slots back.
Because you have none at the moment, don't you?
I have all of my first level.
Okay.
And that's it.
You also do need to think that the Death Tyrant is the big problem, but you actually don't know who's going to be in the armory. You know that you need to get to the armory because that's where the Lamb's weapon is being held and her armor, but you don't know what's going to be on that floor. Could be nothing, could be loads of things. Right. So we'll do a vote. We'll be democratic. So, Lorelai, I'm guessing you're kind of you don't feel that you need a long rest, so you're gonna go for no, right?
I don't need it, but if others do need it, then they can do it. Is all I'm saying. I don't need to induce the exhaustion.
Okay. All right. So what about you, Will? So you need it, so you're on team long rest, right?
Yeah.
Right. Zolfa, are you gonna participate in the long rest, or are you not gonna participate in the long rest?
I'm on the fence because I can get my slots back on a short rest,
Mm-hmm.
and actually most of my build is on a short rest. But giving hit dice would be beneficial.
I will state that the way this is going to work is he's going to do this to you now. This is not a one or the other. So this is not a I do it to you now or I prepare it as a ritual. If you take it now, if you get back to him, he will have it prepared anyway. So it's not like a one-time only deal type of situation, just in case people thought that it was like one-time deal.
Well, then
Yeah,
then
why
we
not? Then,
don't
right?
even have to worry about the exhaustion.
Yeah.
So then there's actually no point in not taking it.
Yeah. So in this case, yeah,
Okay.
I'll go for it.
Okay. What about you? So at this point, are we just all saying that we'll take it now and we'll eat the exhaustion when that happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's kind of no reason not to.
I don't think that the only reason that there isn't is like it's not if you can clear this and the second floor in an hour, you can get back down to him. But then any time after that, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to get back to him because of the way the floors are changing.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Okay.
Right. So if you've all agreed to it and you want to do it, he starts to take a meditation stance. He takes out his wizard book and he starts reading out in an ancient vampiric tongue. Every one of you that is choosing to partake in this, please gain the benefits of a long rest. So you gain up to half your level back in hit dice, get all your health back up, get all your spell slots, yada 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 yada. You know what you get. Just bear in mind that this is going to last about an hour to 2 hours, he believes. And from that point on, after that, you will gain a point of exhaustion for what's happened. For your body has essentially been sped up in its process of healing, but it's not permanently sped up. And once it slows back down again, you're going to feel it, is what it is. He finishes the incantation, he closes the book, stands back up again, holds on to it and says, well, I have done all that I can for you right now. I will prepare the spell so that you can use it if you manage to get back down to me without the worries and ramifications of the exhaustion. I wish you the best of luck in fighting the Death Tyrant. Just be careful is all that I will say.
I'm sure we're gonna need it.
He gives you a slight bow and says it. May your suffering lead to greatness. And he goes over to his statue of Kathleen.
And drops trowel.
No, he does not drop
And-
trowel.
Then I cast a spell.
The spell drop trowel.
Zolfer casts present arms.
Fish stick, that's a good one. Roll me a performance check for the helicopter, please.
I have to question, why counterclockwise?
It's harder.
I just love concentration till death.
Didn't even fucking see that part, I'm gonna lie. Right, so you've all had your magical long rest that's not a long rest. Oh, that's not very good.
That's 23 you're talking about.
Oh yeah, well for some reason you
Oh.
still have a disadvantage, so it's a 10.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so you have all had your little magical long rests. You know that somewhere ahead of you there's a death tyrant. Onward, Christian soldiers.
Let's go and get our asses kicked.
Yeah, field trip.
Let's go die.
Let's go die.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't wait for every roll to be a disintegration and a death ray.
Can we pick up a souvenir?
What do you want to pick up?
Why is this abomination still here?
I like to imagine that's not you, that's Lorelei.
No, it's because Catalan, the god of suffering, wants to see us, suffer.
She's very much on team you guys, so.
See, I don't even want to imagine it's Lorelai. I want to imagine it's Emil asking that. Like she can somehow see Naked Sonic.
She could sense Naked Sonic.
Oh,
I'm
everyone
pretty sure
can.
I'll smell him.
Everyone can because he's a specter, so he's like, haha.
Fragrant chili dogs.
Fragrant chili dog. Oh, that's
Oh my
bad.
god.
That's not a fun thing to imagine.
It's a very foul image, isn't it?
It pretty is.
I mean, let's be honest, hedgehogs probably smell really bad, so mix that with a smell of New York chili dogs,
That sounds actually kind of good right about now.
mixed with hedgehog stank.
Mm.
I'm getting Sonic High School flashbacks, and it's real not good right now.
Dude, the heartburn I get from a chili dog now. My God.
I love the way Tara responded to that. That's the response of someone I know has read Sonic High School.
Yep.
I literally see someone standing at the door.
But the million screaming ghosts, Tara.
I will neither confirm nor deny my knowledge of such nonsense.
I don't want to remember.
One day we gotta listen to Sonic High School together, or read it.
Okay, if we get enough views on this, I will do a dramatic reading of it for the Devin's YouTube channel.
Right, so you're telling me I just need to re-watch this 1,000 times?
Like how many bots do I have to buy to watch this?
Yeah, let's get some Russian bots.
How expensive are they these days?
Probably pretty cheap, actually.
How much of your personal info do you have to give over, though?
the info they already have.
Oh, you're right.
The suckers.
All that pirated anime.
Wait, wrong folder.
I'm just gonna catch Lorelei up to the group.
We'll put it in the folder labeled, put it in the folder labeled homework.
Right. So,
But Lorelei was standing back.
as you guys all get closer to the door, you do hear the sound of strange hissing from within the room.
Alright. Before we enter, I want to cast a thing.
Go ahead.
How many of us are there?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Five
of us.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
6 if you include Sonic.
At third
That would
level,
include Sonic.
I don't know if you guys wanted to bring Emil or not, so I just had her tag along.
I mean, she got her magic back, so she might be vaguely useful.
Okay, so Bless is going on everyone.
at third level, yep, so everyone gets it. Because I'm using a small amount of meta knowledge
That's fine.
on how this kind of thing works.
That's fine.
Do I want to go ahead and prep magic weapon?
I will have my heavy crossbow summoned.
But you need to roll me a wisdom to see
Wait,
if you can get a heavy
it was
crossbow.
it was already out though.
No, but it wasn't a heavy crossbow, it was a longsword.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You said wisdom, right?
Yeah. Yep, you can successfully. It wasn't a save; it was just a wisdom, but it's fine. You can
okay.
successfully transfer it into being a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Zolper should also have the buff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just giving it to him right now. Right. So, who's gonna try to go in first?
Did Rayla? Did you want to buff your weapon, or is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and magic weapon myself.
If any of you have buffs, probably put them on.
So that is just wisdom check.
Yep.
I will
Yep.
buff myself by flexing.
That's a good buff.
That's how buffs work.
Emil has no buffs, but she's going to say a silent prayer. It was a good silent prayer.
And I will put a little dot on myself to remind me, you, and the audience of 3 that I'm concentrating.
Yeah, it's good.
I really don't want Emil to go in there, but I don't have any character reasons to not.
I mean, you know that. So, like we said, based on that little information of your history check, you know how deadly a beholder can be. And you've seen Lux priesthood members be annihilated. Maybe you don't want to see another Lux priesthood member be annihilated by it. Maybe you want to ask her to hang back because of that.
I am going to turn to Emil and just ask her, do you know how dangerous this is?
She gives a nod.
And I said, and knowing how dangerous this is, do you still want to go in?
She gives a nod.
All right. I have no further character reasons to.
That's fair. No, that's fair. You asked. No one else did. But yeah, who
Yeah.
try to go in?
Knock knock.
Right, 1 second, because
Delivery.
before you go in, it's very important that I
Delivery.
mark this. So, Zalfa, I remember you were in disguise. I remember that Ray was in disguise. Wonderful.
And so
That's
Zana.
No, Zana is Zana, because Zana
Okay.
looks like a vampire anyway.
That's right, and these two are not.
They
Okay.
are not, yeah. So, I'm going to reveal the entire next room, and then you can start going. Who wants to go in first? Right. As soon as you go in, Zalfa, you would notice that there seems to be loads of figures in this room that are just absolutely standing still. Roll me a perception check real quick. Well, yeah, you can very easily see, especially looking at that there are 2 pretty close to you. This is what you see. This seems to be some kind of series of figures, people, you think, maybe, that are just statues, just dotted around the place, all in various states of health and all in various states of battle. And then, right at the very back of the room, you see the Big Daddy himself. You see a gigantic skull hovering in the air, looking around at each of the statues, with one tiny red dot in where its eye should be, and a series of other red dots around it that are floating around and looking around.
Dudes, he's good. He made like almost like real art, like stone of people.
Good.
Ah, dude. Yeah, I had to get some work from you, bro.
Are you just walking in, or are you tempted to stealth, or?
I'm gonna kind of like crouch down. I'm like, hey, dude, he's really good. Check it out.
Roll me a stealth check to see if your crouching is good. Yeah, your crouching's really good. He hasn't seemed to do anything that makes you think that he's noticed you.
So basically, I want to keep in line with the statues in front of me.
Yeah, you want to use them as kind of like a blockade, kind of to hide. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like it's so cool. You have to get in here to see it.
You're whispering to yourself as you're doing this because unless you're gonna shout, these people can't hear you. Just like
I'm whispering, but I'm almost kind of excited. Like, oh yeah, cool.
All right, who's next up into the statue room?
I mean, I can go next.
Yeah.
Don't leave it alone. You're what, a shadow, right?
Me, no, I'm a draconic monk.
Okay.
Come on in.
I too will attempt to roll stealth to try and get over. Yeah.
You suddenly see that it, Zolfo, you would see it jerks its head up and it stares directly over at the doorway where Xana is. Hasn't done anything hostile, but it's staring over at her.
I'll be like, shh, with my finger on my lips. Shh.
Okay. What's the next move? Because you're just kind of hanging at the doorway at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I will take another step forward to clear the doorway and hope for the best.
Can I keep an eye on Xana?
Yeah, you can keep an eye on Xana. Yeah, no problem.
Just to make sure that her movements doesn't attract any more attention, that she's obviously trying to hide herself.
It's still watching her. Like the you notice that it's now got its blind like red eye on the inside of its skull is definitely focused on Xana. You can tell that.
Can I whisper her saying, if she needs a distraction, let me know?
Yeah, I'll let you whisper that.
Yeah,
Because your stealth was a crit, so I'll let you have that.
yeah, Xana. Yeah, do that like distraction, and I'll pose it as a question.
Distraction? Question mark?
I shake my head for now because I don't want it to become hostile just yet, and I don't know if a distraction will cause that. Considering we got to get 2 or 3 more people into the room.
Okay.
So like right now, I'm kind of the distraction.
I guess it's my turn to sneak in now.
Yeah, it is. Come on in.
Boop.
It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be very much paying attention to Xana. So while it's looking in that direction, you would know that its eye is actually firmly looking at Xana and not you.
So long, fuckboy.
And you would all, like I said, you would all notice that the series of statues darted about the room.
Can I try and communicate with the specter through my weapon?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna have him kind of float up here, even though he's on, and so I'm kind of
Ping that for
prepping
me
a
again.
distraction.
Ping
Oh, what
that
now?
for- Ping where you want him to float.
Oh, just I want him like to be on the opposite side of the wall.
Oh, right there. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, just on the side of the wall. And I'm going to, if I were to yell, for him to kind of pop out, for him to pose as a distraction if things ever get too critical. So yeah, that's gonna be my thing for him.
Yeah,
So
no problem. It's still very much firmly looking at Xana. We still have 2 more people left. Who wants to take the plunge?
I'll do it.
Take the plunge. Yeah, you are really good at being stealthed. It is 100% on Xana.
Yeah, okay.
Made no hostile attempts at anything yet. Let's see if Emil can stealth. Make choice is not on GM. Stealth. Oh no. The moment she comes through, it instantly darts its look from Xana over to Emil, and the moment it sees Emil, it like opens up its jaw and lets out a ghostly like howl. It's very strange because this thing has no throat, so you wonder how it's howling. It's very eerie in that a creature can howl without a throat, but it is definitely noticed now that there is something in the room that it doesn't like.
It has no mouth, and it must scream.
It does have a mouth, it just has no throat. And you notice that it kind of hovers over a bit closer towards the group, but is still very firmly looking at the individual standing behind Xana.
I'm gonna see if I'm able to use the statue's cover and kind of crouch closer.
Roll me a new stealth check because it is now more actively looking in that area.
Okay. All right. So
You feel like a moment it may see you, but you think it's still very too preoccupied, hissing at Emil.
okay, I'm just gonna move up. I'm just gonna kind of crouch like a few feet right here. Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of like look to everyone and just like kind of like put my hands on my face and kind of like do like surprise, ha ha.
It's still hissing and growling, and seems to be every now and then. You notice it's very slow. It seems to kind of hover itself a bit closer and a bit closer.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can give the thumbs up to Reiwa.
Gonna give a thumbs up to Reiwa. Okay.
I assume that means go for broke.
Cowabunga.
Indeed. So I'm gonna shout.
Don't
Surprise, dude!
shout.
With like my kind of like my hands in my hair, like yeah. And that was my cue to bring in the specter.
Poop. It comes on in. And so you're making a big show of it, I'm guessing. Like, hey, look
Yeah.
at me. Roll me a performance. I want to see how much of a big show you're making. Yeah, you're making a really, really big show. It looks at you, it glares. Now everybody roll me initiative.
Initiative. Who rolls initiative?
Oh, that shouldn't have been to GM, but it rolled an 11, so. Let me do a meal.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, specter will go after me anyways.
Yeah, we're just ruling it that way because I find it easier.
No, definitely no. Yeah. So
Down
the specter, so the specter was the one that was supposed to grab its attention if need be.
Okay, right, wonderful. So, you've shouted at the creature, because you didn't like the way it was hissing at you, and you did the Calabunga time. So, Reiwa, Calabunga.
Yeah. Bonus action, swarm.
Roll me that wisdom.
Wisdom check.
Yep, you are able to agitate the swarm.
Okay, that is. Okay, and I'm gonna take my new longbow and shoot.
You have 10 arrows, and I will be watching.
Okay.
That most definitely does hit.
So that is. Oh. Okay. 11.
Yep.
And I'm going to make the swarm push it back 5 feet.
Okay. Just gonna go. Boop. There we go. I have taken the 11 off of it.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm going to use that other attack I have.
That extra attack. Yeah. That definitely hits as well.
8.
That's just. Is it with the 8? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You've sprung some arrows. You notice that they're they're stuck into the creature. As you were focusing on the fact that you were trying to shoot it with arrows, you would notice that there seems to be some, like a sword jammed in the side of this thing's skull, and you notice a little crack next to that. You do at a point notice that one of the statues, the one that was right next to it, seems to not be holding a sword. So you gather by looking at that maybe this thing was a little bit damaged before you got here.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? You've done your action.
Action,
you've done your
bonus action.
It's just movement, really. But if
Yeah, I am gonna dart kind of away from the group.
Okay. Right. Xana, it is your turn. You have seen that the big beastie has started to move forward. It has been hit by an arrow and it's kind of staggered back a little.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know I can't reach it, so I'm going to hold an action to hit it should it come closer to us until my next turn.
Okay, wonderful. If that's all for you, it's Emil's turn. Emil has recharged. She does have her spell slots back, so she's gonna do what every good cleric would do in this case, and she's gonna try to cast a guiding bolt at it. Let's see how this goes. That just misses.
Doesn't she have bless?
She does have bless, so this should actually.
Yeah, that should hit.
Yeah, this should hit because if it's a 1. Yeah, I rolled it. Why is that on GM? I rolled a 2, so 19, so it does hit. She only has level 1 spell slots. But that's still 16 radiant damage. And you notice that the cracks in the creature glow a bright light as it has been hit. After that, she is going to copy what Raywa did and is going to try to
Get the hell out of Dodge.
She's going to try to space herself out from everyone else a little bit. And she's going to move up to that space right there. Lorelei, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Alright, we will dash to there.
Yep.
And that's me.
That's you. Well, get your butts ready, folks, because it's now the Death Tyrant's turn. Everyone that doesn't know how a Death Tyrant / a Beholder works, I'm going to pop this in the chat so that you can all take a look. Death Tyrants do different rays. That ray is dependent on random rolls. So I'm going to dictate that it's going to do one ray at... what's the 120 feet, so it should be within range of Raywa. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. So it's going to direct the first ray against Raywa, the second ray against Zolfa, and the third ray against the Zolfa's spirit. Okay? So first ray, is it a D6? No,
it's a D10.
It's a D10. I actually thought it was that way. So first ray, I said, was against Raywa. That is a 1.
That is a 1 charm ray.
Charm ray. Are you not resistant to charm or immune to charm?
I am a tiefling.
No, I don't think they have resistance to anything like
Right.
that.
Okay then.
Elves though.
Right. Okay then. So
you
roll...
got confused. You got confused by my weird elf obsession.
Yeah. I got confused. I got confused with you summon Fey things, and I mixed up the Fey Wanderer getting the advantage against you. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me it's a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
You good at those?
Yes,
Ooh.
the bless saved you. Otherwise, you would have been charmed. Right. So second ray is against Zolfa. That's a 5. Let's see what a 5 is, folks. This is fun. I like this. This is
Lots of damage.
yeah, this is a big damage. So roll me a Constitution save.
Okay, I'm not too bad at those.
DC 15.
Hold on.
So you do
Ooh.
pass it, but you take half damage.
Okay.
So half of 38, 15, 19. You take 19 damage.
Okay.
And its last ray is going at the spirit. And that's a charm ray. So I would like... Oh, no, you can't do it if it's double. You have to re-roll it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Re-roll duplicates. So I will re-roll that. So
Get a 10. Get a 10. Get a
it's a
10.
free. What's a free? Let's have a look. A fear ray.
I think he might be.
Yes, check
Naked,
if it's immune. It might be immune.
naked Sonic fears no man.
Okay, immunities. It is charm, exhaustion, grapple, paralyzed, petrified. No, actually, it's not. It's not a.
It's not.
It's
Right.
not immune to fear.
Okay then, roll me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw to see if it's fear.
So Naked Sonic does know fear.
Naked Sonic may know fear. No, Naked Sonic doesn't know fear.
Just
Do
eating
you-
a chili dog in front of him.
Do you afraid?
I afraid of no
I
man.
know.
He is dancing my dance. You know, the helicopter dance.
Right, Zolfa, it is your turn.
All right, bonus action. Going to go ahead and cast a branding smite,
Okie dokie.
and going to peek out
Mm-hmm.
of yonder and take a good old shot
Go
with
ahead.
the summoned heavy crossbow.
That even with
yeah.
a nat 4 that won't hit, I'm afraid.
All right, second one.
Roll that D4 because you may be able to hit this.
Yeah, I need a damn D4.
Hey, stranger things have happened. There you go. See?
All right, beautiful.
So roll me that
All right.
damage and the branding smite. So 7 to begin with.
Oh, that's minimal damage for me. Okay, and branding smite. What is that? Oh, has to be cast at level 3. 10.
Right, wonderful.
Oh, wait, I just remembered.
What?
This thing was still
Oh yes,
bolted.
it was still bolted. So what to do is we'll count that as your first attack because
Okay.
that's the way that would work. So roll me a second one now.
All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was guiding bolted. Remember from thing?
Yeah. Okay. So second attack.
It's no longer at. There you go. So roll me damage.
Get fucked.
19.
Thank God for all being magical too.
Right. Yeah. Well,
And-
actually, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's your action and your bonus action.
And I am going to go back down here and kind of crouch. Actually, hold on. Let's see how much movement did I use. Let's here. So if I go, I'm going to move forward and kind of crouch behind this thing.
Okay. Right. It's Ray. Your spirit.
It's my Sonic.
Yeah, your Sonic.
So, flying speed of 50.
So it can get up there.
Yeah. So he's gonna go. He's going to use his ability of incorporeal movement.
Yep.
He's gonna go basically kind of fade through the bottom half. This and pop up behind.
Yep.
And attack him from behind.
With his chili dog.
With his chili dog, exactly. So
Die.
he gets specters. I forgot. So specters get a +5.
It's
to
your
attack
charisma.
rolls.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
right. So
if you roll it, we'll add it manually. So that would hit anyway. So yeah, roll damage. So 5,
God, nat ones on that one too.
and it needs to do a con save.
Yeah, it's a real low one.
Yeah, but I don't think these. Oh no, they have decent con. No, it fails. So, okay, I'll take it off its max health. Okay. It would be Reiwa's turn, but it's not because the Death Tyrant has legendary actions. So it's going to use a legendary action to shoot an eye ray at the person that just fucked him up. So Zolfa, you're going to get an eye ray at you. What eye ray will you get? The dice will tell us. You get a 7. What's a 7?
I don't know. I'm scared
7
now.
is a sleep ray.
Oh no.
So make me a DC 15 wisdom save or go Betty buys.
I'm not too bad at wisdom.
Yep, you're fine. You don't go Betty buys. Reiwa, it is your turn now, though.
It is indeed.
8 arrows left, Hawkeye. Let's go.
Fuck you. At least let me be Green Arrow.
No. You get Hawkeye and you thank me for it, bitch.
You know what? You'll be giving it if you're like an arcane archer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
I'd accept that.
I'm gonna keep shooting.
Go ahead.
As you should.
This...
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
And I push it back again. Or I guess I really can't, but since Naked Sonic is in the way.
No, he's incorporeal.
True. Or I could just fuck these two over and pull it forward.
It's up to you. If you want to pull it forward or back, it's up to you.
I'm gonna bring it 5 feet forward
Okie dokie.
to help Xana out.
Boop.
And then I shoot a second arrow.
And then push it back 5 feet.
Unfortunately, I can only do the 5 feet of movement once per turn.
Yeah, that does hit. That does hit. Because of the 5, so that's 8. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I have not used my bonus action this turn. So I will... Wait, what is that one? Okay, that one's an action. Okay. I'm just not going to use my bonus action this turn.
Okay.
But I am...
Gonna move.
I think. No, moving really changes nothing. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. It's Xana's turn, but it's not Xana's turn because I still have legendary actions left. So it's going to turn its attention to Reiwa, because Reiwa's the one that just hurt it. So that's an 8. What's an 8, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a look. That's a petrification ray, boys and girls. Make me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. You should be good at this.
One would hope with a +8 and bless.
We fucking hope so, boys. Yeah, you're fine. Xana, it is actually your turn now.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I am going to add Stunning Strike to this attack.
Well, you need to do the attack first, then use Stunning Strike.
I know.
So that
That'll
misses.
miss.
Even with a nat 4, that would miss.
Yeah. So we'll try it again.
That most definitely hits.
With Stunning Strike.
Right, so do the damage for me first. 6. And then Stunning Strike, that's a con save, correct?
Yeah, con save DC 15.
DC 15, right. It wasn't that good at con saves before, so let's see. No, it did fail. It's not doing good at con saves, so let me... Where's that? I'm just going to put that for now.
Okay, so... punch again should be at advantage because it's stunned.
Yep. That definitely hits. Roll damage. 6. No, not +6, -6. There we go.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. So it is Emil's turn. Let me just check something.
Are you checking to see if it can do legendary actions while stunned?
No. Actually. I'm checking because I can't remember if stunned affects doing saves because I want to check if something.
Yes, strength and dex.
Yep.
The-
It automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. So she is just going to do radiant flame onto it. Sacred flame. So that's 5. Does the 5. Right. Lorelei, it is your turn.
All right. Well, it's within range. We're gonna throw out a Hail Mary.
Blindness, deafness. So that's a con save. Con saves aren't affected by the fact that it's stunned. So that's going to be
Correct.
good. So Deaf Tyrant. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've been clicking the wrong con save. So that one, it fails the blindness, deafness one, but I made the mistake. I clicked the wrong one before. So I'm guessing blind?
I'm 100% blind, yeah.
Yeah, look at
So let me find a good. We'll go the eye. That one
Are you
makes
sure you don't want to deafen it?
it?
Yeah, hearing is a beholder's deadliest trait.
It really is. Right, so it is its turn now. So it is stunned and blind. And with stunning strike, I do it at the end of your next turn, if I remember right.
Correct.
yeah, Zenith's next turn, yeah.
So would it even repeat the save for blindness and deafness? I don't think it would it? Yeah, because incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it can't actually do anything on its turn as far as I can see.
We did it.
We cheated it.
I wouldn't get too excited.
All right. Advantage gonna pop out and do 2 attacks. Actually, bonus action. Hexblade's Curse.
On it? Yeah, okay. Let
Yes.
me do that. Yeah.
And 2 shots with a heavy crossbow. 22,
Yeah, 22 does hit, oddly enough.
14.
That's 14. Yeah.
Second attack.
That, that does actually hit, oddly enough. Right, that is enough to reduce it down to 0. So, 1 second, let me do this first. You notice all the little chips that have been happening to it, it suddenly hits the ground and kind of the jaw opens up in front of Xana. For some reason I forgot your name there a second. But, and here's the thing, I was trying to hint that maybe something more was happening because there was a fight going on down there. So, let me get the thing I need to get.
Just gonna get my health point back.
Yep, do your health point back stuff.
All right, I'm good.
So, based on that roll, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Okay, let me just make sure.
If these jerks come back to life, they're all getting
Oh no, they're
Shut-
not coming back to life. Don't worry
just shot
about
in the
that.
dick.
All the little chips form mini death tyrants.
Mini there are mini beholders, so that would make sense if there was mini death tyrant. No, it's not quite as bad as that.
I want to take one home as a pet.
Well, we have that on Friday.
I'm gonna call you George. I'm gonna love you, squeeze you, and pet you.
So, based on the fact that there was a fight that had previously happened in here, this guy's dead. Let me give him a big red X. But the fight had drawn attention of the rest of the forces of the vampires. So, from this door, we get a group of 4 more vampire guards have come out. You did well by defeating this before these guys came out. I rolled 2d6 earlier. One was based on how long it would be until they came down, and one would be how many there would be. So these guys were going to appear either way. It's just glad that you managed to deal with the Death Tyrant before they actually appeared. So let's do their initiative tracker. There we 6.8. So oddly enough, actually, they go right next. That's great. Wonderful. So they come clamoring on down. They see what's gone on. They hiss out towards you, and then they're gonna start doing their thing. They move 30 feet. Right. This guy here immediately rushes over towards that statue and seems to kind of hide behind it a little bit, and seems like he's dodging a little bit. 30. That guy darts out towards the spirit. No, he's not able to get to that dart. That guy can. This guy seems to go over to here and then darts behind that statue and seems to do the exact same thing as one of his other friends. And the other guy is actually... Can he get down there? He can get down there with a dash, so he might take that. No, he's just going to do that one. He dashes all the way down to hide behind that statue. So only one of them is in engagement range, and that's with good old Sonic there. So he is going to make 2 attacks towards Sonic. This is not on GM, right? No, it is. Let's take that off. Right, so first things first. Boom. I'm guessing an 11 does not hit Sonic.
It is not. It's close though.
He will swing again. Does a 17 hit Sonic?
That does.
Right, so that does 5 piercing damage.
Okay. He's resistant to that, so I guess that's going to be 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is their turn. It is now on to you, Reiwa.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
Question: would the beholder, would the solid beholder would have stayed solid piece, or would it have crumbled?
It's crumbled. It's in the process of crumbling, is what
Okay.
I would say.
Awesome.
I'm gonna use my full movement to
Mhm.
run up on them.
Mhm.
Then don't do that. Where's the range on that? Okay.
Keep the death turn on there just because it's going to crumble, and I want to have a turn tracker for the crumbling.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna put a hunter's mark on the one that's closest.
The one that's closest is now Hunter's Mark. Let me give you that guy right there.
Do I need to do the wisdom thing for that, or?
No, yes, do it, but it's going to be very low because of the amount of times you've pushed through it. At this point, if you get lower than it, yeah. Like I say, at this point, with you, the amount of times you've pushed through, you're going to have to get below 10 to get it, so the 14, you're fine. That's even without the fact that you're blessed, so. Oh no, that's saves, what am I talking about?
Yeah. That was hunter's mark as a bonus.
Yep.
And that one was trying to ultra instinct or whatever, right?
No, that guy dashed.
Ah.
So, just a reminder. Dash, dodge, move to attack. So this guy dashed, but he is hiding behind the statue. Oh, I didn't give these guys their bars. Let me do that.
Then I am going to take my action to do tireless and give myself some temp health.
That's a good plan. That's a D10 plus. Is it
10 plus my wisdom, which is +5.
Yeah.
6.
That's not. I mean, some health is some health, dude.
And that's me.
Wonderful. I am just gonna make sure they all have their stuff on them. Wonderful. Xana, it is your turn. I would say that you're hiding behind the giant skull, but you would take notice that it looks like it's starting to fall apart. You feel like it would provide you with a lot of cover right now, but you don't know how long that's gonna be the case for.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Kara, I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, I fixed that problem with the maps. You don't need to do that anymore. I fixed that problem with the maps a long time
It's
ago.
habit.
Basically, for anyone that wonders, games with Caitlyn, Kara, and all that, there was an issue that happened a while ago where maps didn't go right and they weren't exactly 5, 5, 5, 5. I fixed that problem now, so before they used to count each square being 5 feet out loud.
Yeah, so it's just habit of mine. So
No, it's fine. I just wanted to let you know that you don't have to now, is all. That just hits, but you would have had bless anyway. So, what? You're magic damage, aren't you?
yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, done. That misses, and there's no way that even a 4. Wait,
Yeah.
no 4? No, it would be 1 under, because they're AC 17.
And
That definitely hits.
I love that I've graduated from nothing but 6 damage to nothing but 7 damage.
Yeah, so you've done that much damage to it. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Right, it's Emil's turn. Emil sees that the vampires are coming in, and she will... I know what she's going to do, I just want to know which one she wants to do it to, and I don't want to check the range of it. So, Sacred Flame, how long are you? 60 feet. Is that the only one that she can actually do it to? Let's have a look. Oh, no, she can do that one. Right, she's going to Sacred Flame, the one at the very top. So, Emil... Sacred Flame, DC 15, and it's a 5 for that guy at the top. Wonderful. He might actually save this, though. Yeah, he fucking saves it like a champ. Lorelei, it is your turn.
Okie doke. I am still bless up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think I know what's gonna happen, but yeah.
yeah,
Intelligence save. They don't get a bonus to their intelligence save, and he passes though,
okay.
like a champ, I guess. Right. At this point, unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
Nope, that's it.
Right. You notice that the giant skull without the magic keeping it together, the giant skull starts to crumble just ever more and more. You saw, by the way that it's going, a couple more seconds, it will probably just be little bits of bone on the floor. Zolfa, however, it is your turn now.
Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and run to the corner here
Mm-hmm.
and take a shot at this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, hold on.
The 19 hits anyway, so
Yeah,
so
I'll take advantage off. All right.
that's 14. Yep. $19 definitely hits as well. And that's 9. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's no. I don't have any more. But we'll have Sanic just move here and attack him
Go for it.
with his touch.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. That's 10 necrotic. And it needs to make a con save. It's fine for the con save.
Okay.
Right, so this is going to be very important. When it hits their turn, Lorelei, you would notice that the one in front of you, some of the wounds that seem to be delivered to it, seem to heal. And it seems to feel like it wasn't as hurt as it was before. The exact same happens to the top. Because those are the two that went hurt. Right, so the one next to Lorelei and Xana is going to stab. And it's going to stab... I wonder if they're vampires or something. Yes, the other vampires weren't doing this before, actually. But these ones actually do. It... should it try to do that, actually? Yeah, you know what? It's going to try to grapple you. That's you, Lorelei.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
make me a strength. Or if it's athletics, I think. One of the two.
I can do acrobatics, or is that...
Yeah, I think you can do acrobatics. That's generally how grapple checks work, don't they? Oh,
Okay.
so you just make it. So you don't actually get grappled, but that's going to be its entire turn. That one right down there. Can that one get it? That one can. So that one's going to go. And it's going to try to stab Xana twice. So one misses. Two misses. And that guy, is he going to stay there? No, he's going to move down and around to get to here. And he's going to try to stab the Spectre. He's going to try to do that twice. 1, 2. I'm guessing both of those hit the Spectre, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Alright, so the first one, 9 but not 9. The second one, 7 but not 7.
So 16 all day.
16 all day, yeah.
So just -8 then.
This one's going to make his way over to here, oddly enough, and then actually he's not going to do that. You would notice, as you've seen vampires do before, vampires seem to be okay with running up the walls. So this guy then mounts the wall and is going to go his other 15 feet. So he is there. So he's moved 30 feet, he's on the wall, and he's going to take the dodge action. Reiwa, it is your turn.
Yay. I used some of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Ah.
The one in front of Xana.
Yeah.
18.
18, yes, just. So 17 AC goes.
And that's not the one I Hunter's Marked because
Nope.
all these tokens look the same.
It's the one with the thing next to it. That's
Yeah.
actually good damage. It's 12.
Okay. And then I'll do it again.
Go for it. That definitely hits. Roll damage. Ooh, 11. That's almost just as good. Right, Xana, it is your turn.
Okay. I will not hit the one that's Hunter's Mark because I know that is kind of a dick move, even though I did it the first time. But
It's okay, I softened one up for you.
That does hit.
back down to 6.
-6. Yeah. That does hit as well. That's good. That's a 10 one, that one.
I will do Flurry of Blows.
So 2 more. That definitely misses.
Yeah. And
That one definitely hits. We're back to the 6s.
yep.
Right. It is Emil's turn. Emil sees that those ones over there are causing you guys problems. She's going to move up a little bit. She's going to move up to about there. And then she is going to do exactly what she did before, but she sees that one of them is a little bit hurt than the others, and she's going to try and make that one do worse than it is. Oh, that's really fucking bad, but hey. Damage. Actually, that might be really good, but let's see. Right, Vampire Guard. Dex saving throw. Just passes, sadly. Lorelei, it's your turn. There's a vampire in front of you that tried to take a nibble, and he's still there. What do?
Well, I want to brush my hair behind my ear and then tauntingly display my neck.
Oh yeah, piss the vampire off. Let's go.
Then I'm gonna disengage
Okay. Bold choice.
and move back there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I too would like to chase after Lorelei.
So disengage action, taunt as a bonus action, free action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Would you like me to roll anything for the taunt?
Are you gonna try to persuade them to come hither, or are you gonna try and scare them away? Like, what was the intent behind the come hither?
Let me look as enticing as possible.
All right, persuade him to come forward.
Good thing I'm bad at that.
Oh yeah, you're really bad. Really bad. Right, okay. At this point, the Death Tyrant has crumbled. It no longer provides any cover benefits. Zelfa, it's your turn.
Okay. Given everyone's attacking one, I'll focus on that one too.
Yep. That
Nope.
misses. Even with the 4, that would miss. That hits. That's 14.
And that's about it.
What about Chili Dog?
Oh yeah, him. Chili Dog. Yeah, we'll have him attack. You should make the attack easy.
Yeah, that does in fact hit. Roll damage. So that's 10, and I gotta do the con save, so let me just take away the 10. If it fails the con save, that's actually quite important. No, super passes.
Damn.
So
Okay.
it's the vampire's turns again, and everyone else that's in contact with a vampire would notice that their health they seem to regenerate from their wounds, just a little bit.
That's bullshit. I don't.
No, you don't, because you're a bitch.
That's beside the point.
They're full vampires. You're a bitch. Right. Should have played Trollkin. Yeah, super should have played Trollkin. Right, so the one up here next to Chili Dog is going to move for you. Roll. When he gets up to you... He's gonna try and grab you. Damn it, that's really bad. Roll me a athletics or acrobatics. Oh! Someone's grappled!
Someone's getting awfully snuggly.
Someone's gonna get some hickeys. Right. The one in front of Xana is going to try to stab her twice. Rapier. Rapier. The 9 I'm guessing misses, but the 17,
They both miss.
they both miss? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. This guy is gonna spider climb along the wall down to here. If that guy can get where I want him to go. No, he totally can. Okay. Once, twice, 3 times. Nope. Okay. He is then gonna try to grab Lorelei. Damn it, that's really bad. Just you super managed to get out of the way. So that guy done, that guy done, that guy done. The one on the wall is going to, that jumped off the wall, is going to take the dodge action. Raywa, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I see the one that I've hunters marked.
Yep.
Oh boy. Time for the nonsense. I shoot.
Yeah, I just now realized he moved. Got distracted by my fucking dog.
Yeah, that's why I said the going once, going twice, because I was trying to give you
Yeah,
time.
I was wondering what you're counting at, and I looked up. I didn't realize he had moved
I'm
until...
afraid that's a crit fail for you there, though, Raywa, so...
I do it again.
That's a hit, though. That's big damage, actually. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Uh,
Put that one. That doesn't
do I do any of my 5 million bonus actions?
That's up to you, buddy.
Not even kidding. I think everything I have is a bonus action. And then I'm going to do the age-old tactic. The Joestar family's secret technique.
The running away. Served
With
you pretty well so far.
Camping and fighting, clearly.
With my 35 movement speed.
Right. Xana, it is your turn. That one's still in front of you. And you notice that there's one that just hopped off the wall not too far from you. This guy managed to dodge out of your way and is seemingly really lunging for Lorelei.
It's the neck.
It's the neck.
Got an elf. Thing for elves.
Might have been an elf before it became a vampire. Or a bard. I'm assuming you're hitting the one in front of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. That's 7. 15. Roll your d4 for bless.
Nope.
Nope, that misses.
I will do another flurry of blows.
Okay, 2 more hits. That
Nope.
misses. Next one. That hits. Roll damage. That's good. That's 8. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Right, it's Emil's turn. Emil is going to try and do the thing that she's already done. She's going to try and cast a Sacred Flame on that one over there, because sooner or later, they mathematically have to fail. There! Get fucked! That one is illuminated with radiant flames. Lorelei, it's your turn. Your little neck tactic seems to have attracted that one more than you had wanted it to. Because you crit failed, like, I decided that the crit fail means a failure for you, meaning yes, it's coming for you.
Perfect. All right. This is what I wanted, so I guess
Is it?
potentially I'll make the most of it. I will. I will once again. I'll run my hand over my neck and say, "You gotta try a little harder than that."
Oh no.
Then I will disengage again.
Oh, I see you too know the Joestar family technique.
Fuck you. Find your own gimmick.
Okay.
I want to imagine that was said in character.
At this
It
point,
was. It 100% was.
at this point, the remains of the Death Tyrant just ash. It is like bone dust. It is no longer there. Zolfa, you got a vampire grabbing onto you, giving you a bit of the old touchy touch. How you feeling?
Licking your cheek.
Dude. We're poking each other. Not cool.
This is not the kind of sword fight I wanted, dude.
Like, wrong hole. Wait, no.
Wrong hole! Wrong hole! Wrong hole! I wanted it in my gills. So okay, you do the thunder step. It's a con save. 16. He fails, so he takes the full. So he takes 14.
And I go. Where'd I go? I'm gonna go next to Reiwa.
Okay.
Dude, I was licked.
Was licked. Did you just say?
Yeah. And I'm gonna have Sanic float and do the bad touch.
Yeah, go for it. Do the bad touch. You should probably kill this guy if you hit. Unless you roll like, oh,
Holy shit.
oh, that's bad. Right. Okay. So that one has ran up on you, Lorelei. This one is going to dash along the wall, and then it's going to hop off the wall and use the rest of its dash to get right next to you.
Then he'll tell his friend to cease chasing this thottery.
Brother, I best not see you become a tier 3 sub of this woman. That guy's gonna stay there, but this guy...
Could you imagine how long a D&D OnlyFans would take in that actual age, having to take pictures and send them through the mail?
You know, you said wooden carvings. Right, that guy is going to go over there and is going to do the dodge action. But look at me, I'm forgetting to do my upkeep. So this guy, he gets health back. And this guy, he gets health back. But oddly enough, you would notice, Xana, the one in front of you doesn't seem to get any health back. So, Lorelei, the one that you keep enticing with your fottery, is gonna... God damn it, he's gonna try again. He's gonna fail anyway, so...
He grabs the other guy.
There you go. That's great. Right, so you are still gonna get 2 attacks against you, Xana. Actually, you know what? He doesn't like the Sonic, so he's gonna do 1 against Sonic and 1 against you. So Sonic takes 6 piercing.
That's some good damage.
Yeah, that is actually really good damage. And then, he misses Xana though. Right, that's their turn. Reiwa, it's on you, buddy.
That's a lot of pressure.
Life's a lot of pressure.
Sonic is kind of hard to like on account of being naked.
It's his charm.
Sure.
He's trying to play. He's trying to play. Find the chili dog.
What you were gonna say he's trying to play hard to get. Don't know why.
I also thought that.
I'm kind of not alone on that one.
Nope. Like he is here. Like come at thee.
What he's really playing is hard to want.
Come hither.
Pretty much.
Do I want to keep wasting arrows on these fuckboys? That would be giving up.
Almost out.
What?
I imagine you're almost out.
Yeah.
Me being a DM that actually pays attention to ammunition. Say what? It's almost like I'm practicing for another game that heavily relies on paying attention to ammunition.
I did not agree to be your guinea pig.
You agreed when you joined this fucking game.
Do you count it as an action or item interaction if I were to swap longbow for rapier?
So, I would allow you to drop the longbow and pull out the rapier, but you can't like move them, put the bow on your back and then pull out the sword. I would use the interaction rules to say that you could drop the longbow where you're standing and you could draw the rapier.
Neat. I'm going to drop magic weapon on the bow.
Okay.
Dropping concentration is just free.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the bow, and then do the magic weapon on my rapier.
Okay, that seems fair. Oh, you don't actually.
Yeah.
But he's blessed.
Oh yeah, you're blessed. Oh no, because it's not a save.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
It fails, but you do not spend the slot.
Screw it. I still have movement.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And extra health. I run into the danger for once in my life.
That's a first.
What did you do with the real Reiwa?
Where is he?
Well, I'm a tiefling, so obviously I ate him. It was a 20.
20 does hit, oddly enough.
That is 17.
Right, so he takes the full 6, and then he takes half of the 11 because, non-magical. So, -5. Yeah.
And then I do it again.
Go for it, big boy. That definitely hits. So that's 1 for definite. And then 4. Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to do? Definitely anything. That means bonus.
Honestly, I have a lot of health. I might do the age-old tactic of hit and run.
It's up to you. You might completely miss.
Honestly, I'm gonna hit and run and just take that hit.
Right, well, let's see if you even hit. Oh.
It's fine.
That's 17 piercing, please.
I'm now next to the universe's favorite target.
Zalfa?
Yes.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Right, Zana, it's on you.
Let's see if we can actually finish this guy.
Finish him off with your hands.
Yeah. Give him a nice hand job.
That definitely hits, and that is enough to kill.
Okay. I'll move over to this one who's just hanging out.
Mm-hmm. That misses.
Nope.
Did you spend the key point? for that?
It's just bonus attack.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. So that's 15. And that's magical. Is that everything from you then?
Yeah, that's everything.
Right. Emil is going to try the exact same thing before. She's going to, as she did before, so she's going to try the Sacred Flame, the one that you are fighting, Xana. So let's take a look. And it passes. So, Lorelei, it's you. You've now got 2 vampire daddies on you,
Oh boy.
asking for your Discord and if you do feet pics.
Yeah. um. I'll look to both of them and I'll say, "Oh, 2-on-1. I thought we were playing fair." And I will disengage. I've kept this going for too long not to.
Yeah. Right then. Zolfar, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one in front that's taking damage. This one right here.
Yeah. That's a crit, so that hits. Oddly enough. That's 17. And 27 does hit as well.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Then I would have the naked hedgehog fly down behind him and attack.
Okay, see if you can attack. That just hits, yeah. That's 9 necrotic. Let's see how he does with the con save. Yes, con save. Yep, he passes. Right. It is the vampires' turns then. So, the vampires get their heals. I think that's the only... Oh no, that one needs some as well. And then they're going to start doing their thing. So this guy is going to come forward for Reiwa. And that guy is going to come forward towards Zalta. Right, so the one in front of Reiwa is going to attempt to lash out at him with the rapier. Does the 18 hit?
I'm gonna assume yes.
If it thing says 16, so... I'm gonna
Yeah, I forgot to unmute. Yes.
That's fine. So take 11 piercing damage, please. And then the second one is going to swing twice on Zolfa. I'm guessing both of those hit you.
Definitely.
6, 10, 16. And then the other guy is going to attack Xana. Or is he? No. Actually, I'm going to do something completely different with him. He is going to disengage.
That
He's
bastard.
going to go down there. Fuck you.
No, fuck him. How
And
dare he?
that's his turn with the vampires. So, Reiwa, you now have some vampires in front of you.
Does he know who I am?
I think he does.
That's okay. I have an idea. I actually have just enough movement to make this dumb plan work. I
Go.
disengage.
Okay.
I have 35 movement speed.
Yeah.
5, 25, 10,
Yeah, 30.
Well, I was
Let them
going
all
to
kill
disengage.
Valper.
I'd take the disengage action
Yep.
and run.
Okay. Zana, it's your turn. You see that he has bravely ran away. A strong tactic of his
Yeah,
has seen a lot of use.
yeah, it sure has.
Power move.
And yet, I'm still alive.
I didn't say it wasn't a tactic that worked. I just said it was a tactic you used a lot.
Okay, so
Power move.
This one's one that's like has help
yeah,
right here.
so
Oh no, you can.
yeah.
I wasn't quite sure if you could actually get to him.
I've got plenty of movement. I got like 45 feet.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. That's 8. Roll me your bless. That definitely now hits. So damage, please. That's a good one. That.
And one final one.
That hits as well. And that's 9. Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
It is Emil's turn. Emil sees that one's taken a bit of a beating, and she's going to try to Sacred Flame it. Let's see. Oh, that's good. So it fails, so it does take the 8. Right. Lorelei, it's your turn. Your baiting, your honey trapping of the vampires seems to have brought most of them together. Or no, all of them together, in fact.
They are nicely clustered.
They are nicely clustered.
I don't know that I can actually do anything though.
Sadly, probably not. I was thinking about your armament, but then it would hurt your own people.
That's what they get for being in armament range.
It's true. Hold on, I'm reading something.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna have some fun here.
Let's have some fun.
Upcasting this to level 2.
Okay.
Sleep.
Okay, hold on a second.
Crap.
Wow.
I can post the.
Yeah, they're not immune to it, so...
No, but that's gonna work on me too.
I think you will be safe because it starts with lowest.
Yeah, but after that though, it works on the next
What
lowest.
save is this? What save is this?
It's not a save.
Oh, oh yeah, it's not, isn't it? It just happens.
She just has to roll dice.
Right, so with that much,
22.
one of them will definitely go to... The one that's hurt the most will definitely go to sleep.
Oh, thank God, she rolled low.
That's fair.
And
I can
then-
also position it in like a 20-foot radius like that so it doesn't hit you, right?
But if that's the way, only one of them goes to sleep.
Yeah, the other 2 are at like max hit points.
Yeah.
I really only wanted to get at least one of them down.
Oh, you definitely got the one. Don't you worry. You definitely got the one. He's definitely asleep.
And I will actually just move that direction.
Right, Zolfa, then it's your turn. One of them is asleep in front of you, standing
Yeah.
up, sleeping.
All right, I am going to. Crap. I'm gonna move 5 feet and take the attack of opportunity.
Okay, let me get him up, and he can do the attack of opportunity against you. Rapier, 21. I'm guessing hits.
Yep.
That's 7 piercing, please, sir.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one here.
Okie dokie. Does sleeping give anything? I think it makes it an advantage, isn't it?
It's
Well-
at advantage, and I think it's.
Not really, because I'm ranged.
If you are asleep, you are unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, which gives you a bunch of things.
Yeah, unconscious, incapacitated. So it's prone as well. Automatically fails strength save.
Or an auto crit if it's a melee attack.
Right,
Attack
but-
rolls against the creature have advantage.
but currently I'm wielding a ranged weapon.
Yeah, but so
Yeah, I think it's neutral.
yeah, it becomes neutral at that point because it's prone, so you'd be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But then you would have advantage because of it being unconscious, so it cancels out, so it's at neutral. Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. Yeah, that's just enough to kill it.
All right. Next, this one up top.
Okay, go for it. That definitely hits. That's 7.
Then I'm gonna have Sonic get him
Mhm.
behind.
And yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. Oh, that's a good one.
That's some very good dice.
Let me see if it makes the con save. Oh, it doesn't. So its max would drop by that. Let me change that. Because that actually is important for this. So there we go. I have done that. Is that your turn now then?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Right, so the one there is going to advance upon you. The other one's going to stay exactly where it is. So 2 attacks against you, Zolfa. 1, 2. I know the
Both
20. Oh, they both hit. Ooh.
I have no armor really.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's 16 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one's going to swing at Xana. 21 and 24, I do think actually hit you, don't they, Xana?
Yeah, they both hit.
24. 6, so 12, please. Right, that's their turn. Reiwa, it's on you. Oh no, I didn't give them their health back. Silly.
They
me.
don't need health.
Yes, they do. Oh, that other guy's full. Okay, he's fine. Right, Reiwa, it's your turn.
Huh?
It was your turn, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because I hit over you by mistake, but it is your turn.
Okay. The technique, my evil plan of running away worked.
It did work, but it meant someone else got their face handed into them a little bit.
They should have thought of that.
Plan.
They should have thought of that before they joined a team with me.
I mean, that's fair, I guess, in a sense.
I am going to use my action to tireless and get
Okay.
back the temp health.
Yeah, so 1d10 plus level, is it?
Plus wisdom modifier.
Wisdom modifier, that's what it is. Oh no, it's a fight, I think I was thinking of level.
You were thinking of second wind.
Yeah, I was thinking of second wind.
This is shittier second wind.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
How long before I cave and just ask you to let me change over to a fighter?
As long as it's Battle Master.
No. I'm
I
very
would-
tempted to ban Battle Masters, but they've never been a problem in my game.
I would at least meet you in the middle and ask for Arcane Archer or Samurai.
I would probably allow Arcane Archer. Samurai, I would allow, but I would have to see some character development for it.
That's my action. Bonus actions. Oh, the one that died had my hunter's mark, so I want to use my bonus action to transfer the hunter's mark.
Yeah, so,
Uh,
actually, while we're on that, I just want to make a very quick point about that. I am a person that is actually completely okay with class changes as long as you can justify it in a story development. And
Fair.
you can change stats around as well if you want, but again, I need the justification, and I don't want it to be, I'm turning into. I'm now going to become a battle master with a sharpshooter and a crossbow. That's not going to happen.
That's fair. I was just trying to make a meme out of it.
No, I know. I just wait to be a bit clear for everyone in case at some point someone decides, you know what, I don't like being a monk anymore, or you know what, I don't like being a warlock, or anything. It's up to you, is what I'm saying.
While we have this soapbox, fuck Battlemaster.
Yeah, fuck. No. It's not fuck Battlemaster. It's exactly what Tara said. It's fuck sharpshooter crossbow Battlemaster. If you
See,
play
I'm
that,
a battle master, and I never went that route.
when I played Battlemaster, and I was all about the rapier Battlemaster. I liked that. That was fun. Just gonna do a shout out. If you play Battlemaster sharpshooter crossbow, fuck you. Yes, that includes you, Daniel.
You know who would go that route? Caitlin.
Well, fuck you, Caitlin. Anyway.
That is my action, my bonus action. Do I want to waste movement? Do I want to run away?
You always want to run away. What are you talking about?
They look busy enough that I can come a little closer.
Like, here's the thing. If you really wanted to be a samurai, I wouldn't let this runaway shit happen. You would.
That's fair.
If you stopped running away, I would let you change to a samurai at some point. But if you're not gonna do that, if you're gonna keep being a runaway, then it's not gonna happen.
I will at least move a little closer. That's me.
Closer. Right, Xana. Now it is actually your turn.
Okay. I will hit the undead alive person.
Uh-huh. That definitely hits, so that's 6.
I'm gonna add stunning strike to that.
Right, let me do this.
Just to be annoying.
Right, hold on, let me grab the... And that's a con save, yeah?
Yeah, con save 15.
15. He is totally fine. Fuck you.
Fuck him.
He looks at you and goes, actually, I think Battlemaster Sharpshooter Crossbow Expert is completely viable, and you should not shit on it. But do try to punch him again.
I ask him how he knows about our talks.
Don't worry,
Are you
man.
eavesdropping on us?
He's one of the 4 people watching our sessions. Anyway, go for it. That misses abysmally. Even with the 4, that would miss. 14.
Let's hope for a 3.
Yeah, hope for a 3. There you go. It becomes a 4, so it does hit now. So -7.
I tell him to stop fucking eavesdropping on us. Those are private conversations.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's everything.
Mel sees what's going on. She's going to come forward a little bit, and she's going to be the weird support that she has been this entire time, and Sacred Flame the one in front of Zalfa. Oh, Jesus. That's a bad roll. Right, so it is a dex save. Wait, no. Let me do the right one. Oh, yeah, it fucking... No problem whatsoever. Lorelei, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's okay though. I don't recall how good their int save was, but I just remember that they succeeded on it last time, so I'm going to use the help action to help with an attack.
Okay.
By distracting him with my neck.
By foddery.
Foddery will get you everywhere.
It will in some places. Anyway, so that's your turn. Zalfa, it's your turn. You're not looking too good there, buddy. I can see your health.
I got nothing to do. Alright, so I'll be the shield for now. Attack this one in front of me at disadvantage.
Wait, why at disadvantage?
Range weapon.
Oh shit, yeah. Go ahead. That, oh no, that does miss. Super miss. Even with
Bless.
Well, you're blessed. If you get a 4, you could hit him.
4, 5, 6. Yes, he does. So now that's 13. Right, done.
Yay for bless.
Yeah, bless. Bless is always the secret help that that people underestimate. That 19 does hit though, so that's 9 minus 9. Wonderful. Is that you?
For me, yes. Stanek will go behind and attack.
Go for it. That misses because he's not blessed.
Well, no, but he gets a +5 to attacks.
Oh, he gets. Oh, I thought you included that in there. Okay, right. So
Oh, no,
roll damage.
Attack with surprise chili dog.
Right, wonderful. Let me do the con save for him. He passes. Wonderful. Right.
Okay.
Vampire's turn. Vampires get health back. Does that one have any health missing? Yes, it does. Wonderful. Right, so the one in front of Zalfa is going to swing at Zalfa twice. 1, 2.
Both hit. I'm probably down.
You might be down.
Yep, I'm down.
Alright, you are down.
And so is Stanek. He is gone.
Bye, Sonic.
Well, that's the only plus of this.
Right.
I don't know. He was doing damage. And it reduces down their max health.
It's a very negative plus.
He shouts over to his companion to keep him busy that he's going to go warn the others. And then he's going to move. So
Spectre will be missed. The Sonic will not.
Right. He's done his movement. The other one is going to... Okay. I've got an idea. I blame Tara for this. So he's going to move over here to where Zalfa is. And he's...
Okay, I'll
Go for it.
attack.
Go for it. That hits. Roll damage. -11. And he's going to point his rapier at Zalfa's throat and demand that you all step back or your friend gets it. And he's going to hold his action of attacking the downed Zalfa.
So, Santa, do you have any more key points to add to Sending Strike for that?
Justice for Galahad, yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 more key points. I can add Stunning Strike to it.
I'm going to say no because you're doing that after you've rolled it all.
Yeah,
And
that's understandable.
Because you're doing it as a reaction to, oh shit, he's now threatening my friend. If you had done that before I chose the action of threatening your friend, 100% would have allowed it. But because you're only doing it now as a reaction to what I've just done, I'm not going to allow it.
Okay.
But he's holding an action that he is going to attack Zalfa if anyone does anything hostile towards him. Rayra, it's your turn. You've been now given this ultimatum that he's going to attack Zalfa if anyone does anything hostile towards him. What are you going to do, buddy?
Let me just check something I can do real quick.
Go ahead.
I have a really shitty, like, 2-step plan.
Okay, let's do this. Go.
I am doing what one might call pulling an Alex.
This is the perfect moment to do that.
Oh, yeah! You mean... Oh no! The PTSD flashback!
It worked so well last time.
It didn't work last time.
It didn't work
I
last
am
time.
just going to say, I'm going to go ahead and roll the wisdom thing to see if I can do what I want to do.
Okay, go ahead. DC 10, but... Oh, thank God, you passed.
Cool. I turn invisible. I use my free invisibility I get once per long rest from my legacy of however the fuck you say that, and I turn invisible.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you turn invisible. This is great. Oh boy, that's good. I like that. Okay.
And then, oh no! And as while I'm gone from sight, I get to
Could
start
you
doing.
do me a favor?
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check, because I want to see if you can hide the fact that you were there 1 minute and gone the fucking next.
No, that's fair.
Oh no. Oh, he didn't notice. He didn't notice. He was too busy looking at these two down here. He didn't notice.
Thank God, everyone in this universe is an idiot.
Or just has low rolls for perception.
Except us. We're really smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the smart thing and go around the statues, basically.
Good plan, buddy.
And stop next to Emil. Unfortunately, invisibility is my action, so I can't do anything just yet. But I'm there waiting.
Right. Xana, it's your turn. You were told to not do anything hostile. And the vampire is holding the rapier against Zolfa's neck. What are you going to do?
What do I do?
I don't think you are aware of his invisibility. He's never mentioned the ability to turn invisible.
Actually, yes, they would be. I turned Artemis invisible when we first started sneaking out.
Oh, yeah, yes, that is a good point.
And also, I think they've seen me turn invisible before.
I don't think you've actually turned invisible apart from that.
Actually, I think I've only used invisibility on other people.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah. I was just asking because, like, if our characters saw him go invisible, we might presume he has a plan. I don't know.
Yeah.
You presume a lot of him.
Can we roll perception to see if we noticed he went invisible?
I would say using basic game knowledge and the intelligence that characters have, Lorelei, you would have known that he did this before with Artemis, and you would assume that he has some kind of plan. You're not quite sure, and this is some of your own character's choices biting you in the ass, Will. You're not quite sure if his plan is for him to run away, but you think he may have a plan. Xana, you have no idea about this because you kind of unsure of the type of person he is. So you saw him turn her and Artemis invisible, so you're aware of it, but you're not sure if this is his attempt to flee or that he has a plan. But you would have seen that he was there 1 minute and gone the next.
What do you mean character choices biting me in the ass? This is what I wanted.
Okay, I'm listen, man. I'm just saying. Right.
So I guess because he's holding his action, I can't approach him. He's just gonna.
If
Yeah,
you do
Zolfer.
anything that he sees as hostile, he's gonna attack Zolfa.
He only gets one attack.
That's true.
Plus, he has to roll for the attack as well.
But he does get an advantage because you're prone.
Are you using coup de grace variant rules?
I don't know what the fuck you just said is. So
Basically, it's the idea that if you're attacking someone who's prone or down, it's basically just instant.
no. I'm using the basic rules of he'll do it at advantage if it hits, it's a crit. If he instantly deals 2 fails.
Hey, fuck it. I'm not gonna let Zolfer be used as a hostage.
Well, technically, you don't even know me.
You're my ticket out of here, though.
Yeah, don't forget that. You are the ticket out for them.
I'm one of many. But
Yeah, but I have to get you all out.
Yeah.
says who? Was that the everyone out or as many people out?
No. The
Everyone.
deal with Eleanor was that she needed to get everyone out.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally.
So-
my body can still be dragged out.
No, I covered that. When I initially told Kara about this, the phrase was, you need to get everyone out alive, because Eleanor thought that Xana would just kill all of you and drag your bodies out.
Because that'd be very much a me thing to do.
It fucking is a very much you thing to do.
So,
Well, like I said, one attack.
yeah. Since I don't know what Will's actually planning, I can't say that I would trust him not to just run.
That's
or
the
attempt
thing.
to run.
You would all think that he's got a plan, but based on all your intelligences and the way that he fights and the way that he is, you don't know if he has got a plan or that plan is him just running. Honestly,
You can assume he's already at that door.
Yeah, so
Who said I even know what my plan is?
I will rush forward towards the guard.
Okay, go for it. So he's gonna. The guard is gonna see this as a move. So he's gonna hit. 16 does hit you, right, Zolfa?
You are correct.
Counts as a crit. Counts as 2 failed death saving throws.
Oh my god, I got you covered, Boo Boo.
Good. Right. So you're gonna try to hit the vampire now. Then
Yeah.
go for it. So roll me that damage, please.
And that's stunning strike.
Okay, I will do a con save for that. 1 second. Con 14, because it shouldn't be at advantage, so that does fail. So he is stunned.
Correct.
I'll leave that thing on there and just say that's stunned. Right, it's you still have another one, do you? Yeah, you still have
Yep.
two.
Yeah.
These are
And
at
they're at
advantage.
advantage.
Now. So 24 does hit. That's 10.
Oh, I don't know why that didn't roll at advantage, but I'll throw it up there again.
Well, roll it. Yeah. Oh, with the destined 20.
We'll go with that one.
6. Yeah. Is that all your... Yeah, and you've moved, so yeah, that's you. It's Emil's turn. What would Emil do?
Sacred Flame. You failed deck saves.
Yeah, she would see the big problem in front.
Devolver and cure wounds.
Does he have cure? She must. He's a cleric, right?
Or somebody has potions, right?
Yeah, we have those potions. I figured all the PCs would have one.
No,
No, I don't know who. Someone picked up the potions. Whoever had them had them.
she's more of someone that's concerned about the lives of individuals rather than killing. So she would rush over to Zolfa and... Oh no, I didn't give her cure wounds. Let's not do that then. Rewind. She will see the one in front of it, and she's going to try to hurt it some more, prevent it from getting health back. Sacred Flame. Fuck me. That's a low roll. Dex. Please fail. Doesn't it automatically fail because it's stunned?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so it loses 3, but it does another good thing, which is very actually helpful for this situation. Lorelei, it is your turn, though, and you do see a Zolfa on the floor with a big slash across the side of his neck.
Oh boy.
My neck is exposed.
That looks real bad. If only somebody had some kind of cure wounds.
Yeah! So, Zolfa, unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Tara, I kind of assume that would be it for you. But...
I think that's it for me.
Right, Zolfa, you get 15 health, you are prone.
Okay.
So you can stand up for half your movement.
I was almost at the big brothel in the sky.
Again.
All right, I will get up. 15, 20, move back a couple feet, and just go and do some Elder's Blast.
Eldritch Blade.
Because my sword is gone.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, because you got knocked out. Yeah, that hits. Oh, that's big force damage right there.
Wait, why is it 2d10?
Why is it 2d10?
You accidentally set it up to
No.
beams at once.
Well, no, because I did it from the compendium.
We'll tell you what.
Thing, Warlock is glitched on roll 20.
We'll tell you
Oh.
what. I say that's one blast, and I've taken the 10. Roll
Okay.
another one, and then I'll allow you to use the 10, because it's max for you.
Okay.
If it hits, which it should. Oh, no, actually, it doesn't.
Hold on. Well, no, it's because it was disadvantage.
Oh, why did you put it at disadvantage? The
Oh,
20?
because of my crossbow earlier, I forgot to change it back.
Oh, okay, so it would be the 23. So I'll just say you get the 10 damage for the other one because of it
Okay.
being funky like that. Which really is just giving you max damage. Right, so it's the Vampire Guard's turn. That guy is stunned. Other guy, however, is not, and he is going to dash. 45, 55, 60.
I just hope that statue just trips him.
Nope. Reiwa, it is your turn now, though.
Well, my original plan kind of went out the window now. And now none of you will ever know what it is, because Reiwa will take that to the grave.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
I don't think I have a prayer of catching up to this guy unless I dash as well. I could dash and catch up with him. But then I wouldn't be able to beat the shit out of him. So I'm just going to go in and kill Steel.
Go for it.
Since I'm invisible, does that count as being hidden?
You're going to get advantage him anyway because he's stunned.
He's done, buddy.
Yeah, true.
You can't get mega advantage, so...
Then there's no point to my invisibility at this point.
No.
It's going to drop anyway, so... I turn visible.
Mhm.
I'm going to turn invisible anyway. Fuck it, I just stab.
Stab.
And this one is not Hunter's Mark, but I do still have the Swarm.
Yeah.
So, Rapier.
That definitely hits.
12.
12 damage. Yep.
And then, watch out. I do it again.
Go for it. That hits.
Oh yeah, that was still an advantage.
Yeah. Because he's remember, he's stunned. He's still alive, though.
So you guys basically just see Reiwa just appear next to you.
And just stab.
And that thing comes unstunned soon. So...
Nice.
10. 25. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Xana, it's your turn. That guy is still alive in front of you. You know he gets unstunned after this, I believe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Dread Flight up to here.
Go ahead. Bonus action Dread Flight. You
And
see
then
her
once
turn
I go-
into... Do you want to turn into one bat? Do you want to turn into a swarm of bats?
Since I'm not doing it for show, I'm just doing it for speed. It's just one bat.
Okie dokie.
So 30 up to there,
Mm-hmm.
and then 45 up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will hit this guy.
Go for it. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
And I will attempt to use my last key strike to stun him.
Right, let's see. Where's con save? He fails at 14, so he is stunned.
Okay.
18 hits. -9.
And, oh yeah, I don't get a third attack because the bonus action was already used.
Yeah, bonus action was already used, I'm afraid.
And that is my turn.
Right, it's Emil's turn, so I believe this guy, they're still stunned until it's their turn. So,
No,
So
he
the-
is now
until the end of-
unstunned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the end of Herdic's turn. Yeah, so.
okay, no problem. Right, then I will just click that and get rid of that. There we go. She's gonna attempt to Sacred Flame that guy that's been hurt. 8. And it needs to make a dex save. It's probably gonna pass. It shouldn't have been done at advantage, but it still passes with the 26. Lorelei, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, nobody's in range for this now, so
Intelligence save. And it takes the 9 damage. -9.
that's me.
Zolfar, it's your turn.
Okay. Going to go. Yeah, just for Elder's Blast.
That
Nope.
misses. Try one more time, please. That hits. Roll damage. And you literally got his exact health. He had 6 health. You did it.
And guess what happens when he dies?
You make Naked Sonic again.
Yes.
Sonic. No! Oh no! I didn't set it up. Oh well. I'll find Naked Sonic later. Right. So it's the vampire's turn. He's
Wasn't it supposed to be a ghost fish?
well. I haven't added
It-
that yet. So
It can be
Oh, okay.
whatever he wants it.
but he does get his health back. So that's his turn. Reiwa, it is your turn. As soon as Xana's next turn happens, this guy is unstunned again.
But what if he was? What if he was kind of stunned anyway? I will use. I will try to use a spell. Wisdom.
So 10, you basically need. Yeah, see, you just got it.
I am going to do web.
Web.
A 20-foot cube.
Okay. Pull
Sure.
out where you want it. and I'll do it.
I want it to get this thing. And it's going to have to make a dexterity save when it starts its turn or enters them during its turn.
So, like, you want it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just draw a cube.
Basically, just a swarm of the Fey chickens emerge and collide into it, turning into some cross between web and like silly putty or happy,
Okay.
sticking around everything. Because how else would birds create a web?
Right. Okay then. Zana, then it's your turn unless you have a bonus action you'd like to do.
I am committed to the bird gimmick.
You are, and I appreciate it. See, I would have went with it's a mass of feathers and chicken poop.
That might demonetize us.
We're not monetized.
Exactly.
Okay. Nope, that won't hit.
Wait, remember you're not doing it.
Oh
at
yeah, that's at advantage.
Yeah, because it's remember. So that does hit. Roll damage.
And I'd like to do drain on that, so
8.
2d6, so that's 10 health back.
Minus 10.
And
That hits. Roll damage. Minus 6. that misses.
Nope. And that is all I can do.
Emil's gonna move up 30. Let me just make sure it's on her turn so it's correct. There we go. Emil is going to Sacred Flame because it will fail because it's stunned. So let's do Emil Sacred Flame. 6. It loses 6 health. Okay, Lorelei, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
It's coming down to the wire.
I don't think I can reach that guy, but I will move up anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dashing.
Dashing.
That's me.
Alright, Zolfa, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna use my movement to see how far I can go up.
It's still stunned, isn't it? Or is it no longer stunned?
It's not stunned because it was moved past my turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so I should be in range for Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah. That misses. Roll the
But
d4.
yeah.
Yeah, now it hits. That's 9. That hits. Roll damage. Oh.
Yeah, awesome damage.
Minus.
The Insanic is going to fly like the wind.
If you can't move, let me know.
Should be able to get. Sorry, so he's going to. I think I can move him. Yeah, I can move him. That is basically that's his movement. That's movement and an action to move.
Right. Okay. So, it is the vampire's turn. The vampire, first and foremost, is going to get 10 health back. Oh, no, it won't, because it got hit by the radiant. I almost forgot about that. Right, so... It needs to make a dex for your webbing, correct?
Yeah.
Does that fail? I think that
I think
It
that
fails.
fails.
16.
It is now restrained,
Yep.
which means it's stuck in here with us.
That would work for restraint. I think
Anyone have any fire?
I can do fire. I can change my attacks to fire damage.
Well, it would be Raywa's turn next anyway. So, Raywa, it's on you.
Also, the issue is the fire damage technically wouldn't proc until its turn.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I don't think I have enough movement to get all the way around it. So I think I might just let Xana have this one as I taunt and make faces at it.
Well, if that's the case, then it is Xana's turn. It is restrained.
So is that at advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's above 17, it hits. How much damage did you do? Let me see. 'Cause my chat went all the way up to the top. 8. Still alive. Now it's dead. It had 1 health. You were going to kill it. Right, so let me end the combat there, because the combat is now over.
And obviously I will drop concentration on web.
Yep, and then I will get rid of it. Delete. There we go. So you have successfully defeated the Death Tyrant, and you have successfully defeated the creatures that came after it, the vampire guard that heard the commotion. You Zolfa went down, but hey, it's okay because you're back up. You're fine, buddy. I think Raywa took a bit of a beating. Thanks to vampiric drain and such, it looks like Xano is back at full health. Is still at full health.
I'm too awfully close enough
Yeah.
to be okay.
The question is, what do you do now? Are you going to ascend upstairs?
I'm going to go up to Zolfer and offer him some healing.
Please.
So I'm going to use my caretaker magic
Those
Okay.
dudes really suck.
to do a cure wounds.
It's
That
13.
is a good roll.
That is a
That is
good
very
roll.
good. That's max, I think.
Yes, it is.
I am a strong, independent tiefling who don't need no woman, as I try to use cure wounds on myself.
Roll me that wisdom. Yep. It's a 10 for you now, by the way, Ray. Or if you want to make that a note of that, you'll be fine with that. You need 6.
While they're healing, can I just look at the statues, see if I might recognize what who the force is that's attacking?
Roll me an investigation.
Let's throw the bless on.
So, the individual that you're looking at right now appears to be a hooded individual that seems to have a. They're in a process of stabbing. You remember that the Death Tyrant had a sword stuck in the side of its head. It seems like this was the person that did that. You look in the other hand, you see that it has another short sword. Upon examining the individual's face, the face does seem to be that of a vampire. You, after looking away a little bit more, you see that there is a kind of armband on one of the arms that seems to donate some kind of vampiric house symbol that you're not. I'll tell you what, roll me a history check. I want to see if you're familiar with the house in question.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I also want to grab my longbow and see if there are any arrows I can recover.
You can.
16.
So you had 10 arrows, right?
Yes, I used, I think, 6.
You can recover 9 of them in total. Wait, you used 6. Okay, hold on. Let me
so.
re-roll that. So you used 6. You can recover 2 of them.
Okay.
History 14. You're not quite sure. You know that it's definitely none of the houses that you have seen come into this castle before.
Okay.
But that's just the one that you're looking at.
Okay.
I'm aware that 2 people are be right back at the moment. I'm gonna just move Emil up to kind of be more with the group. I'm just gonna reveal the next area because the way up anyway. There we go. Oh, I hate when it does this. If you have like an area to reveal that's a bit too close to the edge, it doesn't actually reveal it.
Yeah, I realize that.
It's very tedious. See, I knew you guys could do it. The thing was that all along it was going, the Death Tyrant was going to have been hurt. I didn't have the tokens for the stone guys before because I didn't have a token to represent the stone guys. But it was always going to be a little bit hurt from their fight. I determined a roll off screen for how much it would have been. I think it ended up taking about 40 points of damage, which was quite high from the people that would have fought it before they got fucked up. So you guys were quite lucky in that aspect. You did really well, though. You handled the situation well. You even handled the vampire situation well. There is a difference between these vampires and the vampires that you have fought before.
They can heal.
Yes. Now, I actually have a reason for that. The reason being, the vampires that you've been fighting are not like well adapted vampires. They're not vampires that have fully become vampires yet. The ones that you had fought in the bottom and the reason why they were doing the shit job is because they were new inductees. So they were people that hadn't fully become a vampire yet. The people up here, however, these are the real vampires. And whenever you fought vampires previously, they were in sunlight, so they didn't gain their health back.
Okay.
But these guys aren't in sunlight and are full vampires. So they do get health back. The only time they don't get health back is if they're hit with radiant. Which is why, actually, a light cleric throwing Sacred Flame at people is quite helpful. Wonderful, everyone's back now. What you missed was Xana did an investigation on the statues. She has managed to find that this statue here seems to be a hooded vampire that seemed to have been in mid-thrust, stabbing a short sword into the position that the Death Tyrant was in. So you can tell they're the person that did some of the damage to it. They seem to have an armband and vampiric features. The armband seems to denote some kind of vampire house, but Xana was not able, with a history roll, to determine what vampire house it was. She just knows it's a vampire house that hasn't come through here before. Now that is just that statue. If people want to look at different statues, that's up to you.
Probably not.
Do any of the statues have usable weaponry, or have the weapons turned to stone too?
All the weapons have turned to stone too.
Then they're useless to me.
They are useless to you.
Hey, dudes, onwards to the armory.
Yeah, I think if we're not gonna look at the rest of the statues, we should probably get up there as quickly as we can.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, then let me just copy all of you. It shouldn't copy the statue for this part of the map. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit different. So, you notice that the staircase between this level and the next level is much shorter. It only takes you about 15 minutes to get up the stairs. Is that everyone? Yeah, that's all.
Everybody in our vampire buddy.
There we go.
Aw, he's gone.
He's gone. So, what do you do now? You've come up the stairs, taking you about 15 minutes to get up the stairs. Are you going to just press on? And how are you pressing on? Are you going to try to do it silently and quietly, or what?
One foot in front of the other.
That's a good start.
I am going to be going silent.
Alright, if you're going to attempt to be moving silently, roll me stealth checks, please.
Okay.
118, 218.
By now, Bless would have worn off, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No. How long is Bless on for?
Like
Plus-
a minute.
Oh, it's a minute then. Yeah, 110%, because you've had a 15-minute stair climb.
But I think it's only on saves and attacks. Is it the accountability checks?
Not ability checks, just saves and attacks.
So everyone. You know what? I'm just gonna reveal that whole area. Fuck yeah, I'll do this shit. Right, so move forward as you would. Some of you are very stealthy, some of you are not.
Some of us are less gifted.
I was laughing at the fact that he now has nipples.
Who would be the first person to go through, actually?
I've usually been the one going through first, but
Go.
Are we all still disguised? Was that a thing?
I never stopped being disguised.
All of you. There's only two of you that aren't.
Oh,
disguised.
right, I'm not disguised. That's right.
Yeah, it's the only. So the ones with the yellow dot they're disguised because they're dressed as the vampires, but you very much for story reasons decided against being dressed up, and Emil kind of took it from you to not be dressed up.
So then, for walking order, Emil and I should be in the middle, probably.
Emil is sticking very close to you. I would say that already.
That way, we look more like prisoners. Should anything happen?
I will stay in the back so that I look like some kind of rear guard.
That's a good plan.
Prisoner escort.
I'm going to summon my weapon, but I don't know how to. I'll just go ahead and summon it as a long sword.
Right, roll me a wisdom check. No, check, not
wisdom,
a
right?
save. Yep, just straight wisdom. I know your DC. Your DC is 13. You have passed.
Okay. All right, so now I have her as a long
So
sword.
you and Will are both now on the same check. You're on DC 10.
Oh, awesome.
What's happening with your pal?
What's happening with Nipples McGee?
Nipples McNipples.
Hey, it's cold in here, dude.
Aw,
Oh, that sad moment.
the nipples didn't carry over.
They never carry over.
Immovable nipples. It's
Ah,
the
yes.
worst magic item.
That's my favorite magic item, immovable nipples.
He's like Mr. Potato Head.
Okay.
It's right up there with the movable rod.
Now put the nipples where his ears are, and the smile where his belly button is.
Oh.
I have a question. Is there like blood on our clothing and or weapons?
I would say that there's some
Yes.
battle. All right, so I would say those of you that got hurt would have wounds.
Okay.
I
well,
would say
that's
it's
good.
very easy. So I would say it's very easy for you to wipe the blood off of like a sword. You don't have to worry about that at all, Lorelei, because you don't use weapons, so you're fine. Because of Zalfa's sword appearing and disappearing, he doesn't need to worry about it. I would say, Xana, like your hands are quite bloodied from the punching, so you might want to try to hide that or something.
I start licking my hands.
Okay, right, that's fine. Move on as you would. Or are you gonna just huddle there for a turn?
We're just gonna huddle here for the night.
Raywa just whispers to her, "Shit or get off the pot."
Emil moves
Yo,
forward.
those bitch ass orphans at work today didn't even know I hit them. Like I came out of fucking nowhere, chop blocked the shit out of those bitches. What are they gonna fucking do? Tell their parents?
That's too unbelievable. You should have came in with something that was more believable.
I mean, you say that, but like
I would believe that Alex would just chop block a couple kids.
You fail to realize that I actively terrorize everyone that comes through my store. Specifically, if they don't respond when I say hello, good evening. I've pushed over many of people's carts.
Oh, you'd hate me if if an NPC tries to talk to me in public. I just nod and go about my day.
Yeah. Except I'm not the NPC. I'm the level 20 former adventurer.
Alex, I mean this in the nicest possible way. You're like maybe a level 10 former adventurer.
Listen here, I've slayed and laid at least 4 dragons.
So like I'm the dragon.
I would say, Alex, be careful. Doma did that, and that's why his unarmed attacks do poison damage now.
Anyway, so
Gross.
and Alex is here now.
Yes, I do have to request that
That's
my darling baby girl watch the Power Rangers movie with me after this game.
that's fine. If people want to end here, that's totally fine. Like I said, you have gotten through that level, and you're now on another level. And as you convert,
I'm
Don't
still
look at me
fine
like
going
that.
if everybody else wants to.
Wait, Alex, which Power Rangers movie? The original or Turbo?
Dino Force, bitch.
Also acceptable.
Yeah. I love Dino Force. It's my favorite one.
I like the original one. That's a good movie.
Oh,
especially when the Zord just fucking knees Mecha
Oh, yeah.
Ooze in
Where
the
they have-
balls.
Oh, we got to use the secret weapon. They push a button, and the button is just cup check.
It was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would like to wrap this up soon. Some of us
Okay.
are very tired and have lives.
Right.
That's-
Okay.
yeah, live,
Tired.
don't.
Tired. I can believe. Lives. You're gonna need a high
That's where you
deception.
cross the line.
You're
Oh,
gonna need a high deception
Helena.
check for that, buddy.
Good news, Helena.
Yes.
I have been blessed by the goddess that is my manager at work.
Mm-hmm.
Next session, I should be here.
Oh shit, we can continue the Alright, no, actually I'd like to call a pause. Capcom, I'm suing you because I was doing Vampire Dummy Mommy in this before you put out a Village, so
We'll file that. We'll get to work on filing that cease and desist order for Matsukake Bukake.
So you could either pay me $1 million or I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
Yeah, we'll get on Sayori Kaizori as soon as possible.
Or just direct all of the Rule 34 for the vampire Dami Mommies straight to Helena's P.O.
I
box.
could do that myself.
Yeah, also, anyone drawing art, we're also going to file a cease and desist order. We're going to require all your money.
No, I'm not Nintendo. I'm not that bad.
Like Nintendo with that 8-year-old who made a Game Boy
That
out of
bitch had it coming.
Anyway, okay. Since people
Messing
wanna...
with Bowser's franchise like that.
Since-
He knew shit got, but he's lucky he didn't get the cock while he was at it. Shit.
Since people feel like that we've got for a big fight and have other things to do, I'm happy with calling it there. You are in an area where it's going to be a lot of information to gather and stuff to do as you actually have found your way up to the floor that is the armory. And yeah,
Oh, boy.
good luck
Okay.
with this one, boys and girls.
I'd rather be conscious for that.
Yeah, that's understandable.